Hello guys, welcome to 974 Exotics. You are in for another treat, but this time, this treat is personally mine. This is one of the reasons why me and Anupam, we started this YouTube channel, because this car behind me is one of one, meaning that it's the only one in the world like this. Let us walk you through it. The first thing that you're gonna see is the paint scheme. So this car is based on a Fiat 500. This is not a Barth by all means. It's a Fiat 500 Largo program from Hamann themselves. So Hamann in 2011, what they did was they took the Italian car, they did this body kit on it, the fenders, the rear bumper design, the front bumper design, and so on. The Largo program modifies ECUs, exhaust, body kits. It's a mini program that was made in 2011. The history behind this car is the following. First of all, this car comes with 18-inch wheels, low profile tires. You can feel everything on the road, but this is just the tire that you're gonna buy with this car. The fenders, the body kit itself, the paint scheme, we're gonna talk about it in a minute. I mean, you can see it throughout the car. The Largo program, as I told you, was made by Hamann. And Hamann took the Fiat 500 and produced, if I'm not mistaken, around 7 to 10 cars as per customers that came to them and said, I want to do this and I want to do that. In 2011, history-wise, in 2011, this car was shown in the Geneva Motor Show of 2010-2011. A royalty personality that we cannot state the name, unfortunately, bought the car. At that time, the car costed around 380,000 Qatar riyals. The most expensive Abarth, and this is a Fiat 500, the most expensive Abarth in Qatar right now, by all means, with all the carbon fiber bits, fully loaded, is around 165,000-68,000 Qatar riyals. You can do the conversion. This car at that time costed 380, which is a lot. It's approximately around $120,000, which is huge for a small car like this. The thing is, the personality bought this car, brought it back to Qatar, used it for a little while, not that much, gave it away as a gift to someone who is also an important figure in the country, and I ended up buying this car from him by pure chance, and it was in 2019, in October 2019. Since I bought the car up until today, it had some minor issues, as you saw in the previous video that we did with the Abarth Club. There was a recall on the car, but because it was since 2011 and I bought it in 2019, just before the pandemic, kind of, by pure coincidence also, the flywheel, clutch and gearbox got broken. Thanks to Al Fardan, to Mr. Malik, and to the team in Al Fardan Fiat Qatar, they made it possible, but unfortunately within the coronavirus pandemic, what happened was we got delayed. So the gearbox, the flywheel, and the clutch took almost 1 year to arrive to Doha. The team did a huge effort to bring this car back to life so that we can see it on the streets and enjoy it with people around us, because so many people, even people from like, let's say, from all backs and backgrounds of life, they come to me, they come towards us, and they're like, oh, I like the sticker. It's not a sticker, it's paint. You cannot remove it. So I'm kind of one of the lucky ones. The second part of the story is I bought it, so it's a 2011 model, bought it in 2019, had this problem, or these problems, fixed it, thanks to those who I just mentioned. But the thing is, it had only 4,700, shy of 800, so 4,800 kilometers only. So it's almost like a mint condition new car. and it was a blessing. Nowadays it has around 13,000 kilometers on it. I don't daily drive it that much, but sometimes I do. And it's a very reliable car. I mean, believe it or not. For those who knows Fiat, they know what I'm talking about. We're gonna talk about some features. So they did the body kit. They did so many color schemes, but they were normal. What they did with this car was bring the inside outside, and that's the amazing part. So let us show you some details. This is the suspension and the mounts, right? Believe it or not, well, I don't know if you can see it from the inside out, but this is the gearbox, this is the steering wheel, this is the center console, the seats, this storage unit. I mean, let's open the car and show them. The car has some stuff in it, so I mean, as you can see, it has the storage unit, it has the gearbox, it has the steering wheel, the seats. Let's show them on the side. If you're searching for the speakers, there they are, and it's very hard to it's very hard to change them or install them because you have to remove the full back seat. So this is one of the things. I mean, this car is cute, small, whatever you want to call it. It's a luxury toy, if you want to call it also, but it's very hard to so the only two things that the car doesn't have is the amplifier and the speaker. I can open it up for you so you can see, but excuse also. What do you see? You see? And the space is nice. I mean, I used it already to go and pick up a friend from the airport, so the storage unit, let's say, it's nice, and you can fold these seats. It's okay. What else? I mean, you can see this. This is a small example. Hamann Motorsport Middle East. The car needs some love. Eventually, we're gonna do it. From the other side, I don't know if Anupam can give it justice, but in the shades you can also see it, almost. So you have the seat belt, you have the seat, you have the steering wheel, the air conditioning unit, stuff like that. Again, the suspension. And the thing that attracts people the most is the bonnet, because it's designed perfectly. The only thing that it doesn't have is this logo, the Abarth logo, because I think that Abarth came in 2013 or 12, so it was before this. Let's go down so I can tell you how exact the painter was. If you go down here, this is the radiator. It stops here, and look at the inside. It's literally, like literally, you can see it. It's an amazing, I say the word amazing all the time. One thing that I am, let's say, not fortunate to have in Qatar is people that can paint this kind of paint. We don't have people in Qatar that can do this kind of custom paint. It took them almost a year to paint this car. I'm facing 4 problems right now. First of all, these bits are breaking and I don't know how to paint them. I had almost a year ago an accident where someone backed their car on me and I had that situation. I cannot find the solution, so maybe hopefully through YouTube we can find the solution, if you guys know anyone. It has some damage here from time to time. People don't see it, but when they do, they do. The paint is breaking off. I'm afraid to PPF it, but at the same time I would love to, but at the same time I don't know if I have to because I'm afraid for the paint. That's about it. I mean, the car is amazing. The car is unique. It's one of one. We are blessed to have it in Qatar. If I had to sell, let's say if I had 10, 20 cars, the only car that I'm not going to sell is going to be this one. This one I want to keep forever. I'm getting married soon, and even with that, I'm not going to sell this car. I might sell the other cars. that we will show you in other videos. Anupam, I mean, do you have anything to talk about? Maintenance of the seats? Oh, it has one small detail that people can notice, which is the Hamann logo. It has the Hamann logo only on the seats. The seats are comfortable by all means. I had people that are huge and they sat in the car comfortably. All those that know Fiat, they know the car is very reliable. I mean, even gas mileage and so on. So again, excuse all the bizarre, like all the stuff inside. Anupam, can you go and try to get the USB next to the USB, because this car is kind of old school? You have something interesting, which is, I think, Microsoft what?
Designed for Windows Mobile.
And you put, the thing is, you put the USB inside and you have to do something. Let's switch on the car. I mean, you can go to the back, but the car doesn't have any, I mean, it doesn't have life in it. You cannot really hear anything. It has 4 spokes in the back, but that's about it. It's just the design feature. Okay, let's switch on the car and try not to laugh. Okay, that's about it. I'm gonna accelerate. Nothing. Literally nothing. So we're gonna show you the inside. I want to show you only 2 or 3 features about the car, and then we're gonna end the video. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned in a second. And now let's take it to a drive. So we put it in, it was on neutral. So what you do is, because these gearboxes are so weird, it's like automatic but manual but Tiptronic at the same time, it's kind of weird. So now it's on N. I put it in here and it's in drive, right? And it's like automatic. If I want to shift it to manual, I just have to do this and it goes to manual, and then I can shift like this. I do this again, now it's back into automatic. Okay, the handbrake is off and we're gone. So as soon as we drive, the first negative thing but positive is the fact that I don't have the seatbelt on. So we're gonna just go above 20. Okay, this is the sound that you're gonna hear, right? This sound's gonna disappear in a moment and it becomes like this. Stops for a couple of seconds and comes back again. I'd rather be safe with the seatbelt than annoyed by this voice, so I'll put the seatbelt. Some people like this feature, some people don't. I was living abroad most of my life, so I really like to put my seatbelt on. I feel more safe. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, since it has 18-inch wheels, rims, and it has low profile tires, you can literally feel everything, every bump, every stone. In this car, it's a lifestyle that you're gonna buy with this car, whether you like it or not, and like particularly this car, it's not other cars. So I'll give you an example. Now we're gonna go up to 30 kilometers, now 20, and you can literally feel it, right? The third thing is the AC is perfect by all means. It's compact. I'm gonna put it on to the maximum and you're gonna hear it. It's really nice. And since we have a very hot summer here in Qatar, almost all year round, so it helps. One funny thing about this car is, since we've shown you the USB, mobile, Microsoft, whatever, the thing is, it has the CD, it's functioning, everything is perfect, you name it, right? The thing is, if I want to play the USB, and this is the weirdest thing ever, and I remember one time I was leaving the house, going to the north of Qatar, For almost 30 minutes I was doing this. I got angry, I got frustrated, I started screaming at the car itself. I'll show you. So you push this button, right, which is Microsoft Windows button, right, and you go to this speaker and you do this, play, and you hope that it plays. It played. Okay, thank God. We can do it again. Play. Plays again. Play USB.
No playlist found.
Bluetooth. Nothing. Sometimes it doesn't. Like, let's do it again. USB. It plays. You guys are very lucky. I mean, in different situations. Let's change it with another accent. USP.
No playlist found.
Right? So if your English is not good, you're gonna struggle with this car. Play. Plays. So you guys are very lucky. You are very, very lucky. Let's switch this off for copyright reasons. And that's about it. I mean, if I'm gonna be driving this car most of the time, it doesn't really bother me. The problem is the color scheme, and I'm afraid, I'm like so afraid of people hitting it or denting it, whatever, because I wouldn't care to paint the car or repaint the car with the same color scheme, but in Qatar we have no one that does it on a professional level, and that's the most scariest thing ever that I can think of in regards to this car. Ouch. So that's about it. I mean, it's I knew from the beginning that it's gonna be a small review, and I wanted to give the car justice, talk about the history, a little bit of the car, and again and again and again, special thanks to Al Fardan. It's not paid promotion or anything, but yes, it took them almost a year to bring the car back to life and give it its glory back. But the thing is, it's not because of them, it's because of the pandemic, because of the fact that Italy was closed and so on. Thank you, Al Fardan. Thank you, Mr. Malik. Thank you, the team that worked with Mr. Malik. I mean, today I can enjoy it, and I can let other people enjoy it for years to come, and hopefully we can keep it forever, by all means. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Anupam, for being there for me, because tomorrow is my wedding, so kindly go subscribe. I'm getting married, and you guys know that I shouldn't be doing this today, so kindly go subscribe. Thank you for the support, and we're gonna give you eventually some history regarding other cars that I own, but for the moment that's about it. Thank you very much for following us. Go subscribe, like, share, mention, do whatever you want. Our channel is your channel, and we're not going to be able to be here if it was not for you guys. Thank you. See you soon.